Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing my console table that I built and for my entryway, and it's a super easy build. If you're looking for a beginner DIY, this is definitely falls in that category. It is 4 2x6s and that's it. That's pretty much all you need, along with some hemp rope. So I'll kind of show you the design of it. I needed something to fill this space in my entryway, and I went back and forth on whether to put a table or a bench in this space. I decided on this simple console table that only requires 4 boards. First up, we're going to build the legs. We're going to cut 4 2x6s at 34.5 inches. And then we're going to drill 1.5-inch pocket holes along one side of 2 of the boards and 1.5-inch pocket holes into one end of all 4 of the boards. This diagram shows a little more clearly where each of your pocket holes need to be. Using 2.5-inch pocket hole screws, attach the board with side pocket holes to the board with no side pocket holes. And this will be done for both sets of boards, and you should now have 2 legs that look like the picture here. Onto the tabletop. We're going to cut 2 2x6s at 57 inches, and then we're going to drill 1.5-inch pocket holes along the side of one board, and then we're going to attach those 2 boards together using 2.5-inch pocket hole screws. Okay, we have our tabletop, we have our set of legs, and now we're ready to put the table together. You can do this one of 2 ways. The first option is to attach the legs to the tabletop using 2.5-inch pocket hole screws. And then you also want to make sure that your table is square. So you'll notice those orange brackets, and those are 90 degree angles, and you just want to make sure that both your legs are square with the tabletop. If you choose option 1, your table should now look like this. If you choose option 2, which is what I chose to do, you're going to wait to put your table together until after you've wrapped the hemp cord around the tabletop and the legs. So many choices to choose from when it comes to the hemp rope. I've linked below in the description a similar choice to the one that I used. Okay, here comes the fun part. This part is just time consuming, so throw on a Netflix show that you've been wanting to watch and start wrapping. I started with the tabletop first. To get started with your rope and ensure that it stays in place, use a line of hot glue and start wrapping on that line first. When it's all said and done, your tabletop should look like this. And now you're ready to wrap the legs. You're going to start your rope at the end of the leg, opposite of the end with the pocket holes. You're going to follow the same steps as what you did for the tabletop with wrapping. And you're going to add a line of hot glue again. You're going to attach the start of your rope to that line to get it going. And you're going to keep on wrapping until you get close to the pocket holes. Now you're ready to attach the leg to the tabletop using 2.5-inch pocket hole screws. Okay, then you're going to wrap it the rest of the way and cover up those pocket holes. Repeat these same steps with the other leg, and then your table is finished. And it's ready for its new home. And ready to be styled. I'll be sharing more tutorials just like this in the weeks to come, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out.